So no, you're not too old. No, it's not too late. Yes, you can change your life. One day at a time. So I am in desperate need of a hair reset. I'm finding my hair to be very brittle and dry and in desperate need of a cut, not just a trim, but I'm just gonna settle for a trim today. But I feel like I keep getting to this point with my hair where I grow it to a certain point, it's healthy, I'm thriving, it's thriving, and then we get to this stuck point of having to chop it back off to the same length as before to grow it back out again. And I keep going through this cycle and I'm trying to figure out why. And when I think about my hair, I think about my life because I feel like I'm going through this same kind of cycle where things seem to be going well, I'm thriving, and then I get to this stuck point. And this time, the stuck point has lasted a little longer than I have wanted it to. Hence the desire and the need to change and transform my life. And as I was examining my hair, all I could think about was my life stuck, stagnant. My hair stuck, stagnant. And why is it? When I pour into my hair, I put good products in my hair, I do all the things up until a certain point, up until life gets hard, up until I feel like what's the point, up until I get tired of my hair and just decide to throw it back into a bun. Then the damage comes, the breakage comes, the dryness comes. So how does that reflect my life? I feel like I have the drive, I have the systems, I have the desire, but when life happens, my mindset shifts. And this time, life didn't happen. I happened to me. So this time, I've been on this groove for 4 months, but it feels like it's been kind of stagnant. Not that nothing is happening, not that the little changes I'm making aren't being effective, but it just feels like it's not enough. And I couldn't figure out what was missing. Until I heard this interview, and the lady said, it's never too late to reinvent yourself. You're not too old. It's not too late. You have the permission to change at any point in life. And I think that's the moment I realized that even with this desire to change and transform my life, I'm still somewhat holding back because I feel like I don't deserve to change. I'm too old. I'm 35 now. And honestly, this is all that life has to offer. This is all that I'm going to get out of it. So I might as well be content and move forward. But there's a difference between contentment and complacency. And I really thought I had that figured out. And then I went on a trip this weekend and took my son to enjoy his birthday. And we were having the time of our lives. But in my tiredness, I could feel that sense of dread that I was doing it, quote unquote, alone, that I was seeing these families enjoy themselves and that my son probably would never have that. And I got back to the point of, what's the point? This is all that life's going to have to offer, so just accept it and move forward. Instead of seeing those families and feeling a sense of drive and feeling like I can actually have that too. And this time, the words from the interview rang in my ear. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. It's never too late to go after what you want. And honestly, if you're waking up every day, God is giving you new breath in your body. That means there's still time for a change. And I know I need to hear that. So if I need to hear it, somebody else needs to hear it. It is not too late. Your 30s are all about figuring things out. Your 20s are all about figuring things out. Whatever point you're at in life where you're trying to figure it out, that's the point to start at. And it's kind of scary wanting to go after something that you've never seen done before, wanting to have this life that you really can't even imagine yourself having. And I've said this before. I'm at this point where I just feel like I can't even imagine the life that I'm desiring because I don't believe I can have it. So anyways, I saw these families, and instead of being encouraged and inspired, I was defeated and went through this cycle again of feeling like, well, this is all life has to offer. 35 is my peak. Nothing's going to change. Even in all my efforts, nothing's going to change just because it's not changing as quickly as I would want it to. But that's not the case. Just like my hair, yes, it had some setbacks, but that doesn't mean the things that I'm doing are in vain. Because if they were, my hair would be way worse than what it is right now. So this message is for me, but also for you. It's never too late to start over. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. It's never too late to build the dreams and the life that you desire. And it's never too late to start over with your hair as well. I know somewhere down the line, I am going to have to chop this hair off and start over. And until I find a stylist that I trust, I'm going to rely on my mom giving me trims and slowly cutting off the dead ends bit by bit. Slowly cutting off the things that are keeping me from growing. Slowly building new habits in my hair care routine and in my life. Continuing to introduce good products, good technique, good routines to help get my hair back to that healthy place. And I guess that's the advice I have for life. Take it day by day, take it in baby steps, watch the little things you do each day, make a huge difference later. And I guess I was feeling like in all of my efforts, that wasn't happening. But the truth is, I'm so much better off than I was in January. And when we get to June, I'm going to be way better off than I was in April. Because instead of being defeated and feeling like there's nothing left, I'm going to keep pushing, take the small victories, and honestly, just believe that I deserve so much more. Even if I have to tell myself that every day until I believe it. I deserve to have the life that I desire. And not because I selfishly just want this different life, but so I can impact the lives of others, because that's what it's all about. So know you're not too old. No, it's not too late. Yes, you can change your life. One day at a time.